Okay, that's everything set up. Okay, doke. Let's start. At the base. Limited slicing. Oof. Let's see. Evie, stop crying. Ooh. Joke. I made the mistake of not having lunch. Okey-doke. Good. Okay. I'm gonna put something in the air fryer. Okay. Head, left arm. So, I'll explain a bit. Basically, I want to orientate it so that I will need the least amount of support. So for this, I want all the fingertips to be pointing up, so they don't need supporting. A little bit stopped. I made sure they weren't all equal. I'm not sure if I like. Well, no going back now. The choice I made. Yeah, this is the best orientation in my opinion for this piece, so that the least surface area gets damaged by the support. I don't like it when it does this, so I'm going to manually do that. I don't like it when it does this either. Again, see if I can get away with that, and I can. Now I'm going to check to make sure there's no islands. There. Rubbing through the layers. So here's a couple of islands. That's an island. This is an island as well. The might be one. Yep. Like that. There we go. It's a better angle. Always add another one just to make sure that doesn't fail. In case one support isn't strong enough. Make sure that's connected, so that's fine. It's okay. Up here, that's not an island. Fine, yep. That's fine. I think the rest of this should just be quite... Oh, is this an island? Nope, that's fine then. Check. Nope, that's fine. Okay, let me... Let's check. Ooh, is that an island? No, it's attached. Fine, but I might just do one just in case. I don't know why it wants one there. It's not really an island, but saying it needs one, then I'll trust it. Okay. And I'll just add another one here for good measure. This other side briefly. Fine. Yep, that's fine. Fine. Oh. Just add an extra support there. I feel like here to anchor these down. It's fine. You don't need those on, but I just want to make sure it doesn't wobble. What did I do? Thin? Yeah, I was doing light. Okay. Making sure I was doing light supports. Support that. Next, left leg. With the leg, probably do something similar. Try and reduce the amount of damage the supports will do. In this case, the bit where connects it to the rest of the body can be sacrificed. Doesn't need to look pretty. And it's also the best orientation for the toes. Island, that's fine. Oh, that's an island there. Islands. Fine. Oh. Fine. That seems fine. Okay, so this one's pretty simple. I'm just gonna add a couple extra supports around there. Okay, doke. Fine. Not all. Okay, model. I'll do the mini for last. Same with the other hand. Orange away. Wait for island. Okay. Add a couple of extra supports. Make sure. Oh god, my pick. Yeah, I kind of want to add a couple more here on the inside. Not an issue if this gets damaged by the supports. Hey. It's fine. Even though this is important, I'm just gonna be obvious quickly. I've got to have lunch, so I'm having my bread now. Had it in the air fryer. Ooh, it's hot. It's not fried, it's just heated up. Air fryer is just an oven. Just a small oven. Wow. It's like a mini roll baguette thing, and it's got chorizo in the middle. I don't think jam's a good idea. I don't actually own any jam. I have tomato chutney. Hi. I apologize for eating. This is a one-handed job anyway. You can quite easily eat my food and support at the same time while streaming. It's because Evie's walk, Evie's 2 o'clock walk, was too long. We met her friend, and then they were playing, and then I didn't realise what time it was. It wasn't really Evie's fault. Evie's friend was the one being the troublemaker. There was another guy with his dog, and for some reason he had a shopping bag with Pikachu on it, and then Evie barked at him, and I said, "Oh, Evie, you're barking," and the guy was like, "Oh, Evie, like from Pokemon," and I'm like, "Yeah," and that's as far as our conversation was, because Evie kept trying to bark at him. Anyway, how did you guys' day been? Thoughts? Egg. Oh, wait. There it's well. Couple extra supports just for good measure. Just so that I can sleep soundly. I didn't check the front for items. It's okay, I think. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna add a support here anyway, just for good measure. I just realised that because I forgot to have my lunch, I also haven't had my lunchtime Coke. Which is a good thing, because I can now have a Coke. I'm only allowed to have 1 Coke a day. Normally I drink it about 11. I'm just thinking what orientation this should be. That maybe? Well, I can do it like this. Probably better. Let's see how this looks. Just eating my bread first, then I'll have some Coke. Ooh, that's a lot of supports. I don't like that. That's not right. Let's see. Like this. No problem. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. Needs up more space in the build plate, but a lot less damage to the actual front of the model. I recommend heating up bread in the air fryer. It makes it really nice and crispy. Crunchy. Like a little mini baguette. Like a mini roll. Crunchy. Sorry if you can hear me eating. Okay, I'm gonna get my coat now. Give me my crumbs. Give me crumbs. Crumbs. Excuse me, go. Okay. Now open it by the mic, see if it. Oh. Ah, I didn't open it very well. Okay. Back to looking for items. So I took took Evie's frisbee with me when I walked her, and I was throwing it, and the lady who was walking with me with her dog picked up the frisbee and tried to throw it back to me, but it went in the river. So and I was like, look, don't worry, and it was quite deep, and neither of our dogs were gonna go get it. And I was like, look, don't worry about it. I was just laughing. And she was like, no, I'm gonna go get it. And I'm like, no, you don't have to do that. Please. And like, she's no, I'm like, it's too deep. We'll go get it. But she insisted. And yeah, she rolled her trousers up, waded through the water. And got the frisbee. God, shoes wet. Her trousers wet. And like, please. Just laughing my ass off. Like, please, no. You don't have to, I don't care. Okay, we got the frisbee back. I put a picture on Instagram, by the way, earlier today of the good weather we're having. I was doing some editing and outside in the sun. I want you to try and guess what drink I have if you're still here. Doesn't seem to be too many islands. That one? Yeah, that's one. Well, I'm here. And then maybe I'll have kebab for dinner. That might be a nice. I can have soup, but I've really kind of been unhealthy today. I had pastry for breakfast. I had a piece of bread for lunch. Using carbs. A kebab. Like cherry on top. And chips. Okay. Seem to be many islands. Add a couple extra supports just I feel here. Okay. Now I just gotta I'll do this standalone and then I'll do the mini. And I'm gonna do smaller versions as well. I'm gonna change music. Let's see. Sun, moon, music. Not sun, moon. I want violet, violet. Maybe like green star. Oh, I meant to put music. Okay. Now time for Groudon. Here he is in all its glory. Finished. Try and make him fit. Need to put my phone on charge. Okay, let's put my phone on charge. Yeah, Bob, it's fine. Leave my phone on charge. Really thought I'd gone somewhere. It's okay. What? Are you hot? Are you lying in the sun? Yeah, I could see. You were lying in the sun. Okay, let's see. How am I going to do? Ideally, like this. A little bit too much room. I can angle it. That. I filmed the build plate. Yep. My build plate at least. Sorry if you have a smaller printer. That's why I'm doing a 50mm. Okay, this looks fine. Not too many supports. This is the best I can do. Best orientation. Front is clean. Back is already rocky, so you won't even really notice. All this arm is clear, which is good. Okay. Time to check what items. Quite like therapeutic going through catching all the little islands. Nice and mind numbing. Kind of, I've done this so much that I can kind of just turn my brain off. Jam. Sweet. King Star tunes. Shut the patio door. Kid next door is making kid noises. there. A lot of model for me to check though. It's been a while. Okay. I'm ready. I want more star. Not the same, this one. Violet music. Not the main theme. Okay. At the head. Okay. The workman section. You're here? Welcome back. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I said I'd put a picture on Instagram on my story. Just to make you jealous. Yeah. Working from home. Not cringe. Commuting. Cringe. That's it, I think. I was debating what to have for dinner. But even though I just ate a bread roll with some chorizo, I think I'm gonna, even though I was gonna have soup, I was gonna have the bread roll with my soup. But I ate the bread roll by itself without the soup. So now I don't really want soup, even though I know it's tasty. I made it. I'm thinking of getting a kebab. That's basically my only option. Gotta check to make sure it's open, but it should be open on a Friday night. What are you gonna have for dinner? I know it's a bit early. Oh. Are you in? I'm assuming you're in the office. When you have meetings while you're in the office, are they also by Skype or whatever garbage software you use, or is it in person? Wow. I don't see any advantage to having a meeting in person. This music, actually. I like the Team Star theme, but office culture, yeah. What is this? This is Battle Team Star. Oh. Oh, this is what she was just listening to. It sounded different. Maybe this is front. Would you take a 5% pay cut to work from home every day? Because let's say the 5% you save from not commuting, every month. Give back you don't get from the company. But they don't pay you. They don't subsidize your travel, right? So you make more money by working from home. And you save time. But they don't subsidize your time and money for commuting. So they actually should be paying you more to go into the office. When it's a job that can be done from home. Should use that as an argument next time it's brought up. You get to sit in a large room of people coughing and burping and farting. And then in a small box of people also coughing and farting and sneezing. Constantly talking on their phones, constantly getting phone calls on the bus or train, whatever you... What do you do for lunch? Do you take like a sandwich, a sammy, or do you buy something? But that's one of the big things that I used to spend a lot of my money on, was when I was going into office. I'd try and take my own food every day. I would actually take my own food every day, but then I'd always go by the convenience store and buy some green. Which I wouldn't be doing if I didn't have the temptation of the convenience store next door. So if you were working from home though, you wouldn't be buying a Tesco meal deal, which is, what, like £5? I don't know how much a Tesco meal deal is, but I know they're not as cheap as they used to be. And that's also not being subsidized. You get a massive carton of orange juice. You just sit and drink that, like straight out the carton at your desk. Or do you pour it into a glass and drink it throughout the day? Maybe you do, but Look, if I was an employer, I'd be like, look, stay at home. If you get me drinking straight out the carton... No, it's in a bottle. It's in a jug. You've got a jug of orange juice on your desk. And then, like, the glasses. There are glasses. You're like, no. I don't want to dirty a glass. Like, that judgment is fine when you work at home, when you're at home. How many milliliters of orange juice is that we're talking? Because that's a lot of orange juice. If you drink that every day, like... I can't even imagine drinking more than like a small glass of orange juice. Not every day, but when you do buy it, do you drink that 1.5 litre bottle in one sitting? Because... Is it even like actual orange juice, or is it from like concentrate? Like, is it just actual orange juice, or is it like water, like with sugar added? I know I'm not a big fan of juice. I like it as like a little, like a treat sometimes, but I don't buy juice very often. Because I know it pretends to be healthy. Never from concentrate? Yeah, does it have any added sugar? Orange juice, like, we have orange trees at my parents' house. I don't know if I got you to drink some of the orange juice or not, I can't remember. I think I did force it on you, didn't I? And that's pretty... It had bits, yeah, because that's what actual orange juice is. And I got my mum to sieve it as well. She normally gives me orange juice that's like 80% bits because she thinks that we should be drinking every single part of the orange. She like scoops it out with the orange juice and adds it back to the glass, and I think that is actually too much. But I got her not to do that with you. Because I knew that would traumatize you. But those are some damn good oranges. They're good, but I still can't really imagine drinking more than like a glass of that. And that's straightly juice from the tree. Okay. Fine. Back again. I don't know if I did it, so it's check it again. Did you say you had a can of Red Bull as well every morning? Because that's also not cheap. And I'm assuming you wouldn't be having it if you were working from home, because you have G Fuel. You wouldn't need to buy it. Part of the meal deal? Oh, okay. Like, I'm just putting your case together for when you need legal representation for working from home. Now, sure, there's a lot of downsides from working from home. Like the fact that you could be playing Fallout right now and your employer wouldn't know. But we would. What do they do? Well, they don't know. Won't hurt them as long as you're technically still working. It also means you can roll out of bed on the dot, and no one can judge you either. Well, if you're like waiting for a run to happen or something, you could be playing Fallout, and I love this part of the song. Would you work from home if your employers were permanently monitoring what you were doing on your computer? If they had like TeamViewer open all the time and they could see what you're doing. Because I don't know if they have like that sort of software. Yeah, but would it be worth it though to work from home? Because in that case, you just get a cheap laptop and work from the laptop, and that's just your work laptop. Yes. Exactly. And then they can monitor your work laptop, whatever. And then you just have your personal computer that you're playing Fallout on while your run is going. I think that's what they do in my brother's work, but they don't like... They just monitor like inputs or something? I don't know. I don't know how it works. When I was working at the office, they gave us work laptops. And I was meant to set up the monitoring system where they could monitor like how many hours I was logged in and stuff, but I never set it up correctly and no one ever checked on it, so they never could. I did mention it several times to like the person, the IT guy, and he never came around and fixed it for me because I didn't know how to set it up. I missed I don't know, I think I just, my laptop was like freaking out on the day we were meant to be doing that, and it just didn't happen. It didn't get put on. And so then I stole the laptop when they tried me, and because they didn't have it like put up, they didn't know I still had it. Never asked for it back, and I still have that laptop to this day. And that's how I technically stole the laptop. Skyblend COVID. I think if I could have gone in and handed it in, I would have, but I wasn't gonna push that with my own money. Yeah. Little bonus for leaving my job. I did make sure to thoroughly wipe the computer afterwards. Make sure there wasn't. I basically just deleted all my work stuff off of it. Okay, I think I'm almost done now. I'm just kind of going back over everything I've done just to make sure there's no islands that I've missed. The important bit. I'm just failing. Okay, now I'm just going to eyeball it a bit. Just add some to where I want them to be. Not necessarily, but they're not too intrusive. Fine. Okay. Okay. It's just about fits on a build plate. Was it? Yeah, I'd say that fits on a build plate. On my build plate, at least. Okay, now the mini. This will not fit on my build plate, and I'm only supporting it because in case someone has a giant printer and wants to be crazy and print it as one giant mini. I do not recommend printing the 100mm mini, but I'm still doing it. Anyway, this is what the Groudon looked like. He's standing on a bit of lava. done in a bit of volcanic rock. Got a nice silhouette, like back silhouette. Wait, I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. And to scale with the Rayquaza, I'll just show you. That's an important thing for me, is to make sure he looks good next to Rayquaza. Where is he? I couldn't find a good scale for how big Groudon and Kyogre are compared to Rayquaza, but I just want him to be a little bit smaller. Here we go. Rayquaza is taller and just longer. It's not that much bigger. I think he looks good next to me. And then when I make a diorama, I'm not making a new pose or anything. This is the pose that Groudon's gonna have. This is the pose Rayquaza's gonna have. Rayquaza's gonna be on Sky Pillar. He's gonna be a bit higher up, about that high. I haven't decided yet. Probably about there. With Kyogre and Groudon on like a... Not sure how I'm gonna do it yet. I haven't decided because they're quite bulky. Anyway. What, have you not seen Orange and Pineapple? I'm pretty sure I've seen Orange and Pineapple, for instance. No? What? What are you talking about? What? I'm reading in your text. I haven't seen the message. No. Was I? No, I... No, I've seen Orange and Pineapple before. Now that I'm looking at the bottle... Yeah, we definitely have that as well. I've just never had it. It does sound nice, I've just never bought it myself. I've seen the bottle before. I like the other one, is it called Sensations? The other bottle type? Where it's orange and mango, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I normally go for the Sensations one. Just because when I was living in the UK, they always had sales on, where you could buy like 2 bottles for £3. So I just bought them. I don't know if it's cheaper than buying the regular bottles, but I like them. I wish I could buy them. I wish I had a shop that sold Robinsons. I'd buy any Robinsons right now. Currently, I have some of the double concentrate summer fruits, which I'm eking through. I'm hoping I can make it last until my parents come up next month and they can bring me some more. Okay, figuring out how to support this. I did buy this amount. I just get them to bring me as much as they can. That's what I did last time. I just took with me as much as I could fit in the car, which was 3 bottles of 3 big bottles of double concentrate. Okay, let's support this monstrosity. Anyway, my favorite flavor of Robinson squash, they don't make it anymore. So I've been kind of sad ever since. It was the pink grapefruit and lemon. Now they just do pink grapefruit. And it's not the same. Too bitter. I like the lemon. The added lemon just made it taste really good. And when I found out they weren't doing it anymore, I made sure to buy as much as I could. It's not the same. It's not this. Actually, I was saying though, as if I can just go to the shops and buy some pink grapefruit and some lemon. I have to kind of figure out what. I'd have to do too much science to get it to taste the same, as I remember. I don't know, maybe it was like... I'm thinking 50-50, but it might not be 50-50. It might have been like 75 lemon, 25 grapefruit. Who knows? I like how Dom is further away from the UK than I am, but he has more British food available to him. There's also a slice of Spain that is the UK, but you didn't use that argument. I know I can get Robinsons down there. But I can't get it where I am in the north of Spain. You see, the north of Spain that's closer to the actual British Isles. I never actually lived in I've lived in Spain my life. I have lived in the UK for uni and for work, but I am Spanish. And the UK sucks. They got bad weather, they have a bad economy, they have bad people. The only good thing is their food and drink. Yeah. I just took advantage of free education. I know, it's fine. Technically I am British. I have a British passport. I just don't identify fully as British. I do miss the food though. And by food I mean the drink. And the crisps. That's what I miss. Spain doesn't have as good of a crisp game as the UK has. Yeah, I live in Spain now. Well, I've lived in Spain the majority of my life. I just worked in the UK and I went to uni in the UK several years. Well, years of my life. Maybe 4 years. 3 years of uni, 1 year of masters, 1 year of math, 2 years of masters, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 year working, and then 2 years working. But yeah, I lived in the UK for 6.5 years combined. So I'd say I've got a pretty good you gauge pretty well what it's like. And I lived in basically everywhere except for London. Like every area. The south, the north, even more north. It's not the middle. And for a time I did consider moving there. And then Brexit happened. I think if it weren't for COVID and then for Brexit, I might have moved to the UK, but I was gonna be... Well, I quit my job, so I didn't want to move. I don't know, I just made the choice. I was like, it was during COVID, I was like, I didn't want to... I didn't have anywhere to stay, I just moved back to my parents' house in Spain. Like, I'd rather just... It's too it's just too much fat, honestly. I was just like, I'd rather just work from home until they find out I'm in the UK. I didn't tell them I'd gone back to Spain. And then when they were like, oh, you need to come back, I was like, no thanks, and then they fired me. Well, my contract is coming. I knew they were gonna... I knew my contract was gonna come to an end anyway. So they were gonna let me go anyway, so... I'm glad I didn't say that because everything was just kind of depressing from what I can see from an outsider, as an outsider now. It did, because that's when I started Kaijumon. I wanted to get back into art again, because I spent a year basically being a manager, being a producer. And not doing any art. I was an art producer, but I wasn't actively like an artist. I was doing technical stuff. And even when they reached out to me like 6 months later with another job position, like they wanted me to be a sculptor for them, I was just like, no thanks. I was already doing well with Kaijumon. I was just like, nah. No mate. Even though I wasn't making that much money, I was just like, I'd rather just not. Because they wanted me to... I think they were chill with me. They were like chill. They were like, oh no, you don't have to, you can work from home. Because one of the main reasons was I didn't want to go back to the office in the midst of COVID. Even if it was technically social distance and safe. So renting an apartment by yourself is too... You wanna... quite happy. I'm mooching off my parents. Also, I was worried they were going to ask for the laptop back every time, but obviously the person who was in charge of getting the laptops wasn't the person who was asking me. I'm pretty sure they had no idea I still had the laptop. It's a dumb reason. Probably. I honestly don't think they even knew I still had it. I don't think it, in their system it was registered properly to me. Anyway, this guy almost done. Yeah. I still pile up islands. Anyway, I trash talk the UK a lot, but I'm going back there next month. Fun. Yeah. Oh. Island. Is it? Oh wait, it's not. Is it? Okay. I thought that was. That's kind of. It makes me anxious. I'll just add a support. Quick little scrub check. There's a boss. Okay, that seems okay. That's good. Well, items, and that's good. Uh, yeah, it's a nice, very old historical, but it gets very hot, bloody hot in the summer. So you might love it now, but come August, you might hate it. It's one of the hottest provinces in Andalusia. I think he's got good aircon. Yeah, I think it's like, honestly, it gets probably about 40, 41 degrees in the day. In the summer, like on a bad day. I guess. Actually, maybe that's exaggeration. Maybe I'm thinking Madrid, but it still gets pretty damn hot there. Definitely in the high 30s. Because if Marbella, which is where I'm from originally, that gets into like the 35s, and that's by the coast. We technically have a lower temperature average. Like 31 is probably like a good day. Yeah, because it's winter. And even in the winter, it was still like 24. I can't tell you about the humidity. But as I honestly, I don't notice the humidity at all. I can't tell you. I've only been to Sevilla a couple of times. And the couple of times I have been, it has been very hot. I'm meant to be getting a package today of dog food. And I love it when they just say it will arrive today, but it doesn't actually give me any sort of indication of what time. So I just gotta kind of be on edge all day. And for some reason, the order I made is coming in 3 different packages. Because I'm guessing they're either coming from different warehouses, or they just didn't have a box big enough for what I ordered. I don't know. So instead of sending it all in one big box, they're sending me 3 small boxes. With 3 separate tracking numbers. I also ordered a DDR mat from China because I wanted to get back into DDR. Should be coming next week. Looking forward to that. What else did I order? I ordered a tiny little handheld vacuum so that I could have it in my car and I can vacuum up the sand and not have to come down to the garage with my big vacuum. I ordered something else, I can't remember what it was though. I ordered 3 things from AliExpress. Right now I can't remember what the third thing was. obviously was very important. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what new tracks I can play. Obviously I'm connecting it to my computer. I'm using Trackmania, I think it's the app I used to use, the program. I'm sure there might be a new website at some point. I think I should check my emails, see what I ordered. It's just bothering that I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was a shelf. There we go. Little acrylic shelf. That's why I couldn't remember what it was. It's very basic. Okay, I think there's a bunch of islands over here in the red zone. Also, my 3D, my bamboo filament printer is still printing the same thing it was printing last week when I just started Groudon, and it's got at least another 4 days, I think. Maybe it's only gonna be 3 more days. I'm hopeful. It's gonna be cool when it's done. Currently on a 2-day print, and it's got 21 hours left on it. And I can't print overnight because the noise it makes is too much, and I don't want to keep me up or my neighbors up. So I have to stop it at night. So that's like 8 hours of lost time. Like, it's not massively loud, but I can hear it from my bedroom. So I don't, it's in my kitchen. Yeah. It just makes a lot of clicking noises, and it's noisy. That's one downside. Editing. The resin printers, they're not noisy. I can have them going at night, and they won't bother me. Okay, let me just eyeball this a bit and see. I want to add some more supports on the edge. I kind of want it to be done so I can print some more plant pots for my palette garden. I've got some more plants and I want them to go on the palettes. But while it's busy, I can't print them. Save as, okay. Groudon's done, but I'm now going to support it at 50mm as well. Not everyone wants to print it at 100. I think I just saved the Groudon mini in the Rayquaza folder. Nice to check. Yeah, I did. Fine, as long as it did get saved. Put it back into the correct folder. Okay. And then after this is done, all I need to do is render and upload. So tomorrow, I would say tomorrow Groudon will be out. Nice and early in the month. Then I can start on Rhydon and then hopefully get that done pretty quickly. So then I can start on next month's stuff early because I need to get much done. Get as ahead as possible. I was looking into getting a laptop with a tablet built into it, but they're very expensive, so that quickly that idea went down the drain. I don't have like 1,500 euros spend on a laptop. I think I'd rather just be efficient with my work. And when I go on vacation, actually just go on vacation. I'm not worried about working. Like, I could write it off for my taxes, but I'm still paying for that. Maybe I might get like a little bit back, like tax-wise, but it's not worth it. So technically it'd be a business expense, but I still need to pay for that business expense. Now, if the government had like a grant to give me that I could spend on it, then yeah, but the government never gives out things. Okay. You want the stray cat? Okay, well, we gotta catch it first. I haven't seen it today. But the gardeners were trimming and mowing the lawn, so that's probably why I haven't seen it today. Like it touches the body. Please give me a nice support. Might have to just angle this forward a bit. The laptop I'm using right now to edit TikToks and stuff, and videos, is the dodgy laptop I stole. But it's actually like it's dying. It's like a. I think it wasn't new when I got it. Let's say the laptop's from 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So it's a 6-year-old laptop. if I pick it up in a like, if I don't pick it up in a very specific way, it breaks. So every time I move it from one place to another, I have to kind of like very delicately lift it. Which is the only reason I was considering getting a new laptop. Because this one is on its last leg. But I am only using it so that I can edit videos on my patio in the sun. Which I could technically be doing it on my iPad or my phone, but I like, for some reason I like editing on a computer more. But it's not its last legs. So I was like, oh, I could get a laptop that has like a 2-in-1 tablet laptop with Windows. A laptop, basically a tablet with Windows on it, so I can install my 3D software on it. But I was looking into it, and not only are they extremely expensive, they're also very dodgy as well. So I was just like, people are just recommending getting a normal laptop and then a separate tablet, a regular tablet. But I'm too conditioned to using a screen display as a tablet. Don't know if I could do that. My brain isn't wired that way anymore. So my illusions of going on holiday and working were quickly washed. And I thought, well, actually it's just easier and cheaper for me just to do my work and then go on holiday. So where are my supports from? Did I accidentally hit removal? I'm gonna restart this program because sometimes it does get a bit weird. Okay, that's one of the many parcels waiting for today. Yippee, that's for you, baby. What is it? What is it? It's just dog food. Just dog food. I could have. Oh, I think this is the package of this option. Empty. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 200-gram bags on the. Okay, well. I hate it when they just ring my doorbell. And they don't ring the the telephone one, and they actually just they ring the ding dong doorbell. I don't expect that. Well, I'm ready for the then to press my outdoor doorbell. Has a different noise. You're a good girlie, but you don't bark from the doorbell, though. Well, she was asleep, so... I don't think I told you. Evie got into a fight with another dog. And by into a fight, I mean... You know the corgis I told you about? The ones I said were trouble. Well... I thought she was chill with them, and I think she is chill with them. I think it's one specific corgi that's not chill with Evie. And they were running around playing, and Evie was kind of just standing there looking. And the corgi was did a drive-by past Evie and chomped at her bum. And Evie was just like caught off guard and so offended that this corgi ran past her and took a bite out of her bum. Obviously, it didn't actually hurt her. Like, it didn't do any damage to her. But that was like a declaration of war for her. I quickly ran in and grabbed Evie because Evie started going feral. And she was screaming, she was barking, she was like, let me at him. And the corgis were barking, and Evie's friend Piper was also barking, and they were all barking. I was just holding Evie and being like, come on, chill. But she was just like, let me at him. I'm gonna murder that corgi. And I was just like, shush, shush. And the lady, it's a Russian lady, she doesn't speak any English or Spanish. She's just like, come on, let's go, let's go. And like, obviously she was telling her dogs to go. And she kind of ran off. While I was just there, standing with Evie like between my legs, holding her collar so she couldn't like go. She obviously wasn't gonna, and I was consoling her. I was hugging her and consoling her. I was like, look, bad. I was like, look, they didn't even get you. Like, you're fine, Evie. And she was just like, she was so mad. She's making a scene. Like, it's not normal dog noises either. It's Shiba Shiba noises, which sounds like a demon shrieking. It honestly sounds like she's being murdered. And she's just mad. She is so mad. I'm glad I could jump in and grab her before she actually started a fight. Because there was two corgis, Evie's friend Piper, who's a big dog, and Evie. And I didn't really want to have to break up a dog fight again. Evie never starts it, but Evie makes sure she's gonna end it. And that's the fear I have. Is that she'll be adamant to end something. She doesn't let it go. A normal dog would have kind of just been like, oh, okay, whatever. They bit me. But Evie bites, like, dogs bite each other all the time, like, to play. And this corgi, sure, he took like a cheap shot. I know he doesn't like Evie. And he was just taking a cheap shot at Evie. But a normal dog would have kind of probably just shook it off and been like, oh, whatever. But Evie, she was like, oh no. She was like, she didn't actually care. She was gonna fight anyone. Any dog that was there, she was gonna fight him. Specifically though, that corgi. That corgi would have... Also, she would have destroyed that corgi. She has the height. Sure, they might have the same length and the same sort of head size, but she's got height on that corgi. And then I would be the bad owner for my dog wrecking another dog. When my dog was just minding her own business, sat watching some dogs play. Anyway, I was told that the lady who owns the corgis moving, so I hopefully won't see them very often ever again. Because I have a lot of issues with those stupid corgis. It's a shame because Evie does like playing with them, but they kind of, I think the corgis are a bit too cliquey. They kind of think they're better than her as well, and they're like, yeah. I'm not a big fan of them. Sorry. I thought they were cute, and now I've met some, and I think they're little terrors. Vertically challenged dogs. I don't know which one of my packages arrived. Maybe I'll get an email saying which of the 3 actually came. Anyway, I was just looking at my emails. Let's see, I've done the body, now I've got the head. Good. Starting to get a little bit tired of supporting, but almost done. I'm over halfway. Yeah. Okay. Hey Matt. Supporting the lobster kaiju. Yeah, look, I'll show you what he looks like. Let's do his standalone. I think he came out pretty well. I like him a lot. I like his silhouette as well. Yeah, he's got a little shark head. Little shame that the I have to reduce the quality so much. For it to actually not be hundreds of gigabytes. But this is it. The split version is higher res. I'm supporting it at both 50mm and 100mm. I've already done the 100mm, but I'll do the 50 now. Because he's to scale with the Rayquaza, but he's not to scale with everything else unless he's printed at 100mm. Like he is smaller than yeah, I don't know. Like Ralligator, he's meant to be a 50mm model. Groudon's meant to be 100mm for them to be in scale, technically, in my opinion. But I know not everyone likes to print things super big. I like to print them big, because I give the two options. So I recommend him to be 100mm for his full glory. Methodically go through this again. I just got an email that a piece of land near me just came up for sale. I do want a piece of land. I'm not sure what I'd do with it. I need to check where it is. They never tell you where exactly pieces of land are. But it's pretty cheap. But it doesn't mention whether you can build on it. Yeah, basically if I had a piece of land, I'd basically just build a workshop. And by build a workshop, I mean I'd put a shed on it and I'd use that as like my workshop. Either that or I buy a garage. This is just wishful thinking right now. I keep telling my parents that they should get a caravan and just get a piece of land until they decide where they want to move, retire to. So maybe I'll show them the piece of land. Maybe they'll like it. Maybe you can get halvesies on it. I have to see if it's walking distance from where I am right now. That's a bonus if it is. I mean, that's white. Scaffolding in the way. Maybe I need some Penny's theme to motivate me. Because I didn't play, I'm pretty sure, in that other playlist I had. A little bit more. Just need to push a little bit more. Okay. I want to do some painting this weekend. I was gonna do some last weekend, but I felt like I needed to do some work on Groudon instead, so I didn't. But now the Groudon's gonna be done. Oh god. I'm not gonna start Ride-On until next week. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. So I went out, I had a shower before I went out to take Evie for a 2 o'clock walk. So I normally wear a hat. By normally I mean I always wear a hat when I leave the house. Just out of habit. I pick up my hat with my glasses. But today I didn't because I was like, well, I got wet hair, I want it to dry. And the lady who I walk with several times a week, she was there with her dog. And she was like, oh, that's your natural hair color. And I was like, because my roots aren't dyed. My hair's grown out. She's only ever seen the ends of my hair that's like under the hat, that's not under the hat, and my roots were exposed. And she was like, oh, that's your natural hair color. And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, and she was like, oh. And she's like, yeah, I think that the reddish suits you. And I was like, yeah, that's why I dye it, and that's why I hide my roots. Reminds me I need to dye my hair soon before I go to the game. I also need a haircut, but I don't really want to get a haircut. But Mum's gonna harass me. I don't wear makeup, so I don't think it would. I wear black clothes already. Oh. That's the end of that. Okay, let's. I really kind of hate supporting the big models. Keeping track of everything. Keeping track of what I've gone through. Hardest part. Good enough. Technically. Yeah, wait, iron. Hate this. See what's going on here. Yes. I don't mind this work. But once I've done this, I'm done. Oh, I've still got a couple of pieces, but everything else is easier to do than this. Yeah, I wish. I'm flagging. Well, this is one of the more important things to get. This one's probably going to get printed quite a lot. I want it to be perfect. It went. I don't want you touching the. Look at that, there we go. How hard is that? Let's see. I just don't want them touching the model because that just adds an extra point of contact that's damaging the model. Every single one of these little points is damaging it, even if it's just slightly. And where it goes, like, that's 2 points of contact. That's damaging the model. So, and it doesn't benefit it. I don't know what it does it, but it's not a good thing that it does it. I just correct it, and it does. I used to think it was a good thing, and then I realized no, actually, that usually leaves a mark. On something like Groudon, you wouldn't notice, like, because it's such a rough surface. But if it's a smooth piece, then you would notice it. In this case, it's just added texture. So it's not nice. Okay. We're finding a lot of islands. It's getting better. That's good. 2, 3 islands there. I had a break in it. I want to finish this. So maybe I should take a break and then I'll finish it off. Fresh eyes. No, I mean just a 5-minute break. I'm not talking about a long break. This break I'm talking about. I want to finish this before I have dinner. Okay, I'll be BRB. He wants to come up. Okay. Another quick pass. Make sure I haven't missed any islands. I can already see here. That's annoying. And here is a bunch. I will know when that says it's annoying. I don't trust that. I need better music. Not this. Here again. Okay, which means there can be more. But there's one, there's probably more. That. Island. Probably an island. Lake. I think it's clear. I think it's... no irons left. Like the face. I'm worried about with the... ones. Measure now. Want to add... yeah, just put my mind at ease. Okay. Okay. I think that's done. That one at least. You're back. Okay. Just... okay, base, done the body, done the head, arms now. These are... should be done. It's like... planning. Got less surface area from that. Means I can be more effective. Okay, pretty... not many items. And a couple extra for good measure. My hand's starting to hurt from holding the mouse so much. I'm gripping the mouse too much. No. Requires... It'd be more of a hassle using a pen. It just take longer. And more... Clicking things is easier. Also, I need the left and right and middle mouse button. I don't think using the pen is an option. I need scroll wheel. I need left and right click. Just because to rotate the model, I need to hold down middle mouse button and right click. So yeah. One. Yeah. I don't like it. Yeah. I'm gonna add an extra support it's gonna actually touch. All extras. Yeah, okay. Nice to start moving through the pieces. Right leg. Right arm. Okay. Right leg, and call that a day after this one. Last piece. Still gonna do the mini, but I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow because my brain can't handle supporting the mini again. I said leg day. I said you need to do leg day. I'm saying Groudon did not skip leg day. Okay. There we go. Now I get to decide what I want for dinner. Let's have a look. Because I was gonna take Evie out and then come back, but I think I just take Evie for a slightly longer walk. And then pass by on the way back. Kaj kebab. Opens at 7, so I give Evie an hour-long walk. Come by when it's open. Turn the music on for a second. Got a plate, it's called a snack. It looks like a plate of meat and chips. Got burgers, I never tried their burger. I always have the kebab, but maybe salad. Only chips, burger. Burger's €3. Chicken nuggets, 8 of them for €5. Chicken wings, $5.50. Samosa. I usually get that menu. But I don't really want the drink. I guess I could get. Maybe I get a snack or a plate. I don't know the. I don't know. Anyway, until 7. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream now. I'll put the music back on for a second. I'm done. Well, have a nice Friday. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys next week for Groudon.